Hello friends, this is Jayant Ronkar working as Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, Tulsi Ramji Gaikwad Patel College of Engineering and Technology. Friends, today we are going to learn about union operator. In that we will see how the union operator works. Actually, union is used to combine the records of several tables. So here we will take example of two tables. So for that, to understand the concept of union and union all, we have to first create the table. And here we are going to create table, that is student 1 table, that is table number 1 that we are going to create. So first we have to create the table by using the create command. Create table, student 1 is the name of table, that is table 1 which we are going to create. And this table is having two attributes, that is id of data type integer, and it is the primary key. Means the primary key is used to identify that particular values in the table uniquely. Each row, each record can be uniquely identified by using the primary key. Then second attribute in this table will be name, and it is having the data type text. So by using this create command, the table will be created, but there will be no values. Now table is empty, so we have to create few records in this table. So for creating records in the table, we have to insert the values in the table as according to the attributes which is given or which is mentioned while creating the table. So first of all, we have to insert the values in the table. So by using the insert into command, we are going to add the values in the table. So insert into student 1 value 1, and Tom is the name of that student, we can say. Here 1 is nothing but the id of that student, so uniquely identify that id to that particular student. So we have added here 5 records having the student id 1 2 3 4 5, and the name of that students are Tom, Lucy, Frank, Jane and Roberts. So in this way we have created the table, we have inserted the value in that table also. So here we will see the content of the table as the result of this query, and whatever values we have added, whatever records we have added in that table will be given as the output. So we will execute this program and we will see what output will be given by this query or table which we have created. So we can see the result of this table which we have created here on the output screen. 1 2 3 4 5 records are there in the table, and having their names against that id is first id is given to Tom, second id is given to Lucy, id 3 is having for Frank, and id 4 is having for Jane, and fifth id is allotted to Robert. In this way we have created the first table. Now we are moving towards the union operator, to study the union operator. So for study the union operator we have to create second table. So I will create here second table. So I created here second table, that is create table. Student 2 is the name of that table, student 2 table is the second table which we have created, and having the same attributes, that is id having the integer data type, and it is also the primary key of the table to identify each record uniquely in the table. So second attribute is name, and this name is given to that particular student as the data type of this attribute it is the text data type. So we have created here by using the create command. So we have created second table also. Now after this the table is blank, again we have to add some values in that table as the record of that table. So we create few records in this table, insert into students 2 value. So here we are going to add values in that table, insert into student 2 values 6 is belong to Jerry, means id 6 is belong to student Jerry, then we will insert into student 2 value is that id is given to that student is 7 and the name of that student is array. Insert into student 2 value 3 is the value which is given to Frank, and this value is, this record is also available in the table number 1, that is student 1. so here the copy is duplicated, so we can do add such entries, such record in the another table also. So it is but obvious it is allowed to the duplicated entry in the another table. So likewise, next entry is id number 8 and the name of that student which belong to id 8 is John, and then student we are going to insert the value and student 2, that is id is 5 and the name of that student is Robert. So accordingly we have added all the entries in the table 2, that is student 2, and accordingly the table is created with some values. So we can see how the table will look like when we run this table, and we will run the query. We will see the result of this table when we create it, and we will execute it. So we will start executing. Here you can see the result will be look like this. So we will execute it. Here both the entries of both the table will be displayed on the screen. So here these entries you can see on the output screen. These are the entries of the table number 1 and these are the entries of table number 2. So both the entries are given here in this table 2. You can see Tom, Lucy, Frank, Jane and Robert. So these are the entries which are given in the table 2. So now we will see how the union will work. Here we will write the command select star from student 1 and select star from student 2. So here you can see both the values which are available in both the table will be displayed on the screen. So we will execute it and we will see what values will be given there. So here you can see that the record which are available in table number 1, that is student 1, and table number 2, that is student 2, will display on the screen. So here you can see that 1 is there, 1 is id 1 belong to Tom. Here also id 1 is belong to Tom, means the entry of the Tom, that is id 1, is having 2 times in the table. So by using union we can merge, we can union both the records available in both the tables. So this is what the result of union. Now we will do union all. So I will write here union all. So after union all we will see what result will be given. Here in that you can see that the union of both the table will be given like this. First of all we will disable this select option of first table, then we can get the proper result. So I will disable this option of select from student 1. Now we will see the result of union all. So here you can see that by using the union all you will get the result only which are not duplicated. So here Tom is having one entry by using by taking the values from both the table, and it is done the union all. Here if we will see union only, so this table will and this result will show like this. So here you can see Tom is there, Frank is there, Jane is there, Robert, Jenny, Array and John. Accordingly, when we will do this union all, so it will show some different result. You can see, and here all the entries of all the table will be displayed on the screen as the result. So this is all about union and union all. So it execute and it take the value from both the table, and accordingly only one entry will be there after doing the union all, and union will do display the result as taking the entries from both the record, both the table, both the record will be displayed on the screen. But by using the union all, only the records which are having value 1 will be displayed on the screen. There will be no duplication of record after using the union all. So this is all about the union and union all operator. Thank you very much.